the bus stop. Swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, this the bus stop. Talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action. Come take a ride with us if you DJing or rapping. No capping, staying linked in. Bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver Zuzu. And we ain't hard to find. We on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't damn not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man. We just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, 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 Shady Sports.
Haha, what's up, guys? Saturday morning, so you know what we're doing. We're hanging at the bus stop. I'm Gemini, that's Statik. What up, Statik?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm doing great. We got a Broncos game today. We got some football. Let's go.
Beautiful Saturday.
It's an amazing Saturday, right? Man, it was hot as balls earlier this week.
Yeah, yep. Seems like it's cooling off finally, but yeah, it was. I've been out there all week, so I know it's been hot. I've been having flaggers drop like crazy.
Mm-hmm. I bet, man. I can imagine just standing out there in it. I walk out in it for a bit, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
Can't do this right now. It's been so hot. It's like triple digits. I think I saw like 102. 103 on my car, so I know it had to be hotter.
Yep. And it's just it seems like when the weather's really hot or really cold or really wet, traffic is just a mess around here. So I've been stuck in that traffic too. Thank God for AC.
Thank God for AC. I feel like that's the only time I feel good is when I'm sitting in the AC. Because I am driving around most of the time. But anyway, we got Broncos playing today out in Santa Clara. We'll be talking some preview. Finally got football preseason game, first preseason game of the season. Talk about what we're gonna see. Probably not a whole lot, right? I mean, looking at other preseason games, we didn't really see too much of, especially the people I think we'd want to be seeing in the Broncos. But we do got that to talk about. We can talk about that for a little bit, and then we still got New Music Fridays over in we can get Static Stamp on, talk about Cool or Corny. You know what I mean? Some updates. So we got some to talk about today. So we'll go ahead. We'll get a promo in like we normally do. And then we'll get into it.
Come on back. Sit with us.
Sit with us. Hang with us at the bus stop. Hit that like button. Share with your friends, please. We're trying to grow, guys. We just crossed over 2,400 subscribers here on YouTube. We're trying to get to 25. And I want to get to 10,000 by the end of the season. So yeah, please share. Please tell your friends about it. And let's hit that like button, guys. All right, let's get this promo and we'll get into this game preview. Yes, y'all. Like I said, NFL is back. We finally got football. We had the Hall of Fame game last week. We got preseason starting up this week. We got to see Shedeur Sanders all last night. What do you think about that?
I thought it went really well for him, honestly. It was a slow start for him. I think he had to shake a little bit of nerves going up against, starting defense and seeing what the environment is actually like in the NFL compared to, college football. A lot more fans, a lot a lot more loud noise, a lot more crowd noise, a lot more sideline noise, a lot more noise in his helmet. I'm sure with play calling, I'm sure everything's just different.
But
So
the same feel though, right? Same feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Same 100 yards.
He did exceptionally well under the circumstances he was given. He did really well with his movement. I like how he really didn't change much in terms of his movement. You've seen him moving in that pocket. You see him stepping up in the pocket. You see him moving out. It was great to see, Shador in a pro setting. And, I feel like he's really going to make some waves. And I think he's going to move up that roster real quick, depending on, I think they got one more preseason game.
Well, 2 more, right?
I think so, yeah. So I think with a little more playing time, he has a lot to prove. I think he's the man for the job. I think he's gonna be the backup real quick to Mr. Flacco. And if something happens where it's just not working out with Flacco, they're just gonna make that move and try Shador before any of the other 2 options, which is Gabriel and I forget who their immediate backup is. I've seen their lineup, but
it's was it Kenny Pickett and Dylan?
Yeah, it's Pickett.
I don't care about the Browns. I just thought Shador looked good, quite honestly.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of when I was watching it. There's a lot of people pulling for it. And there's a lot of random underdog fans for Shador, which I love to see, honestly. A lot of people want to see what he has to bring. And I think it's going to be one of those things where the fans are really going to push their way into Shador getting up the ranks and getting into a starting role at some point this regular season, just because there's so much talk for it. There's so much want for it. And then, he had 2 great touchdown passes. I've seen both of them. They're both great. They look like Buffs football in a pro setting with his passes. Yeah. There's a couple. There's also passes that he threw right into the ground where I'm like, yep, that's Buff football too.
Yeah. I mean, but I think Buffs prepared him too for being able to kind of – there was that one play he was sacked, I think, in the beginning of the 3rd quarter, but being able to sense that pressure, you know what I mean, having a crappy line for the first year, pretty much both years at CU, you know what I mean? Just having to get away from that big time pressure was really, really good for him to move up to a big time conference and play at CU, right? As far as his development, I think. And I think it prepared him to play in that situation with the Browns where, maybe it was the preseason or whatever. Maybe it wasn't as fast, but they did play against ones. They did play against other football players, and he didn't have, I don't think there was any other ones out there on the offensive side with him. They're all 2s and 3s. So,
right, exactly. But, I'm proud of what he was able to go out there and show and do, even in that setting. If it was just preseason, regardless, I think he's going to get that same opportunity at some point this regular season. I think he's going to do the same, if not better, honestly. Because
they have to, right? You see him do that good with nothing. Now give him everything. Yeah, give him the keys and see what he does. Right? You got to. Browns are going to Brown though. Hopefully they drop him and he can end up somewhere like Seattle or somewhere that needs a quarterback for the long term.
Yeah, and I honestly am looking forward to seeing a Shador and Jerry Jeudy connection. I really feel like if he gets that opportunity, he's going to run with it, with Jerry Jeudy being a standout receiver and being that connection he needs. And that's going to be his new go-to.
Man, that's going to be – and, I don't know. And an upgraded line, too, because if he did that behind that line, imagine when he has a little bit more time to dice up the defense.
Right, exactly. He's going to be able to move all over.
The Browns better want to win. I know they're trying to tank for Arch Manning, but that's dumb. You just drafted 2 quarterbacks. You better try to win one of them.
Yeah, I agree. It's like you can still, even if you still tank, not on purpose, you still got a higher up pick, and you can utilize that to secure some weapons for these quarterbacks.
Exactly. Get some more offensive linemen.
Yeah. Beef up that line. Get some really big, heavy hitters in there.
Yeah, especially and in their division. Oh man, if you hit on your quarterback and it's not some all the time rushing quarterback like the other quarterbacks in your division, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
man. I don't know if he can compete with Joe Burrow. I think that'd go a lot farther too than a quarterback that can compete with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and then the opposite could also happen too. Honestly, where they tank, they blame the quarterback room, they go draft a quarterback, they trade out Shador Sanders, and he goes and performs somewhere else where a team really needs a quarterback.
I hope so.
Matthew Stafford's running out of time.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford's hurt, right?
Yeah, and he's getting to that age where it's like, is retire? Where's retirement? When is it coming? And I can see him in LA. I can see him as a Ram, and I can see him, pulling a Baker Mayfield where he comes in last second and just takes over.
I think especially LA, right?
Yeah.
That's prime for prime, right? Like,
right.
Come on now.
And then him and Puka Nacua matchup, that would be sick.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that Dion's not showing up too, right? Because then it shows like, yeah, he doesn't have to be there, right? It's like the ball effect, the LeVar Ball, and
and I really feel like Dion's kind of set him up nice with that, honestly. Like, because he knows if he shows up, all eyes are on Dion, and he don't want to take that spotlight away from his son. So he's one of those. He's a great father. He's a great parent, and he understands those aspects of things. Where he's like, I want the spotlight to be on my son here in this spot. I built him for this, but it's his time to take it over and do what he needs to do on his own.
Yeah, right. And then let him crush it, and then watch how it. Then let him go ahead and bring you on, and then, you know what I mean? Especially like, gosh, if he wins in Cleveland, well, I guess even if he wins, they can still cut him. Look what they did with Baker. They don't care.
Right.
They don't care if you win or not.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. That's why they drafted him. It was like, Haslam was like, all right, draft. I didn't have nothing to do with him. It was like, when he said he didn't have anything to do with that draft pick, it was like that Dave Chappelle sketch. Rick James, I didn't put my feet up on their couch, right?
Yep.
Same difference, but Broncos play today.
It's gonna be a good one. Definitely. And in their matchup for practice, it seems like 49ers in a sense won that one overall, just because they had a couple picks off of Bo. They had shut down our wide receivers. Their corners were all over our wide receivers, so it'll be interesting to see how we come back from that.
I heard our defense won the first couple of days though, so it sounds like it was a tie.
Yeah. I think it was just from what I had heard through updates and all that, is that the quarterbacks were flip-flop, where Brock Purdy was throwing some dimes out there, and Bo Nix had a couple picks.
You know what the difference is though? We're not paying millions of dollars, all these hundreds of millions of dollars for our quarterback. So ours is growing. Theirs should be there already. So I'm not worried.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and wasn't Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant?
Yep. That's what they tried to make Bo Nix, right? And then Sean Payton drafted him, 6th in the draft or whatever.
Yep, and it turned out good for both teams, honestly. It turned out good for both teams. Brock Purdy's had a down season. Hopefully he could bounce back for that, just because, I want the best for all teams. I want competitiveness. I want that competitiveness in the league. It's not fun if, it's one-sided at all. So,
yeah, that's it. And I know, man, our defense is – watch. People are going to be afraid of our defense.
I got our defense in my fantasy league. I just finished up my draft for my job's fantasy football, and I secured that Denver Broncos defense.
Yeah.
I think it was like my 8th round pick or something like that. I cleared all my starters and then went straight for a defense and picked up the Broncos right away. So,
yeah, no, because they're going to be really, really good. I think, in my opinion, in your opinion too, it sounds like, right? And it sounds like a lot of people's opinions. They're being ranked as number 1 defense already in these preseason rankings. Like, and it's true. Like, if Riley Moss has gotten better and Jade Barron is as good as they say he is, and we got Hufunga. I know Greenlaw's on the injured list, but he doesn't need to play in the preseason. Let him get healthy. Let them all get healthy. They don't need him in the preseason.
Not with who we have as backups and everything like that. We could do a lot with just backups. That's one thing that the Broncos have, is a lot of depth.
Oh, man, we'll have a crossover coming up with Patrick's Happy Hour sometime this month, maybe early next month. We'll we'll be collabing with him to talk some sports and hip hop. It's going to be pretty dope.
Heck yeah.
To have another point of view.
Looking forward to it. Who do we think is going to be the starting quarterback for tonight's game for the Broncos and for
the Broncos?
Yeah. It's going to be Stidham or is it going to be Ellinger? Or are we going to do Bo Nix for,
I think we might see Bo Nix for a little bit. He's a second-year quarterback. He still needs to get reps, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll see Bo Nix. Especially if Brock Purdy's going to play. We better see Bo Nix. He ain't no
I think that's
John Elway yet.
That'll be the deciding factors if they start Brock Purdy. They're like, oh, you're starting Brock Purdy. Then we're going to start Bo Nix.
Right? Yeah. He's like, let me know what you're doing. You got to let me know at least 30 minutes before. Nah, I think we'll see Bo Nix. I don't think we'll see like a lot of J.K. Dobbins. I don't think we'll see a lot of like on the defense maybe. We might see the defense play like one series, like Pat and Hufanga,
which I'm cool with, just because that means we could see our second draft pick, which is R.J. Harvey.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll see some of him, but probably not a whole lot.
Yeah.
How much did the Raiders play Ashton Genty?
I didn't watch that game. I know he was in. I know that the last stat I saw is he was at like.
He looks good, but I think he had like negative yards or something like that.
Negative
like
2 yards. Yeah, negative 2 yards is what I saw. So
yeah, for like 3 runs or something like that. I thought he looked pretty sharp, but yeah, he didn't really do a whole lot on those limited. But I think that's what we'll see kind of from R.J. Harvey as well too.
Yeah, he had a real welcome to the NFL moment.
Kind of, but I don't even think he got a chance to really get going. But yeah, I think he did have like. I don't know. I think that line is more that line than him. He looked sharp, man. He looked quick. I don't know. I feel
to go from unstoppable on one level though, and then move up again.
Yeah,
crazy to see.
That's true. He's not going to be unstoppable. A lot of these people. Did you see what? Not to get off track, but did you see like what Devontae Adams said about Travis Hunter?
What he said about him?
Oh man, I wish I could find it. He did some interview, and he is like, not saying Travis Hunter won't be good, right? But like, it's a different world.
Yeah,
it's hard. He's like, it's hard. He's like, he watches dudes that play his position and then go play special teams, and it's hard for them to get the offensive stats that he gets at his position, right? He was saying to be a top receiver, right, and play a different position. He's like, but to go and play defense too and tackle some people, he was like, well, of course everybody's gonna struggle, but like he's gonna struggle trying to tackle a Derrick Henry, which is true. And he probably has to play Derrick Henry at least once, right?
Yeah,
the likes of Derrick Henry has to play, in that division. Alone, you got to play against Joe Mixon. You got to play against Jonathan Taylor twice, Joe Mixon twice.
Yeah.
And
he's going to end up on a poster if he's going one-on-one with these guys.
He better not be going one-on-one with those guys. He better be shoestring, better grabbing them leg. I'm serious. Like most cornerbacks can't go one-on-one with them guys, quite honestly. But then to go out and play offense too on the other side, right?
Yeah, it usually takes like a middle linebacker or something like that to go up against them and actually have a chance of one-on-ones with them.
Yeah, but speaking of that, though, do you think if he does do pretty decent, if he has an okay time, do you think we may see plays like Pat Surtain on like offense for a couple of plays, or do you think it won't really change anything?
I don't think it'll really change anything, honestly. I don't think he's one of a million NFL players, really, honestly, where he's possibly capable of pulling something like that off. But really, when it comes down to it, people are setting their positions. Like, you'll never see Pat Surtain on an offense or on a special teams. Like, he is secure in his position. They know where he's used best at, and it just doesn't make any logical sense. Teams are built on a 53-man roster to make sure that, they have enough weapons on every side to – not have to go to those options as opposed to college,
That's true. But I don't know. It'd be tight to see him maybe go out there for like one play as like I don't know, like a trick play. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe something like that. I could see for sure, like where they want to like change it up real quick and just really throw a team out.
Let's get him MVP. Let's get him league MVP, not just defensive player of the year.
Right.
That'd be tight. Right.
Get him on some 1,000 all-purpose yards for the year.
Man, that dang. So 49ers won't have Brandon Ayuk. Is he ever gonna play? Didn't he just get a big deal?
He did get there was that whole discussion last year where he was going to potentially hold out just because he wasn't getting what he wanted, and
then he got hurt when he came back.
Yeah, they secured a deal, and then he got hurt.
I'm glad Cortland Sutton signed his deal. It would have sucked for him to hold out and then get hurt.
Yeah,
first week of the season, some crap like that. Yeah, I think we'll probably see Bo Nix, RJ Harvey for probably like a series or two. Heck, going off last night, maybe we'll see him for a whole first half. I'll take that.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think it'll be maybe like what you just said was the first couple series. Honestly, we'll see him, let him get a couple of reps in and everything like that, and then however things go, if they just start. He just goes out there and drops another bomb out there, and it goes straight in for a TD. Then we might see him for a couple more series, but I think it'll be very limited. I think we'll see Bo Nix, if he goes in, probably out in the first. He won't play the first 10 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a whole lot. No need to risk anything if we know what we see. But at the same time, we don't have any other. Like you said, it might be the Sam Ellinger. Or, we'll probably see some Jarrett Stidham, of course, but we know what we're getting in Jarrett Stidham too, right? He probably I don't know. But we'll obviously see the backups, I feel like a lot more. But I think we'll see our first and second year players a bit, even the stars. We'll see Jahdae Barron out there in defense.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Riley Moss as well out there in defense. I think we'll see Jahdae lined up all over the place, though, in a couple of different spots. Maybe not, though. Maybe they don't want to show what they're doing, but I just feel like it's going to turn to a game.
Right.
And not just like a preseason game.
Yeah, right. Exactly. How do you feel about this Maurice Norris injury last night where they suspended the game?
I know. I didn't even want to watch it. I hadn't even seen it. I was like, I'm not even going to watch it. I'm good.
Yeah. It was good news and update is that he's in stable condition. He has movement and feeling in all of his extremities at this time. So that's a good sign for sure. It was pretty much the whole worry was that it was going to be a paralysis injury where, it was going to turn into something similar to who was it? The Pittsburgh Steelers had to go through with. Was it Shazier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that was the immediate concern is that it could be a career-ending paralysis injury, but he's in stable condition, movement in all extremities. That's the most recent update. They did suspend the game. There was a heavy moment of camaraderie throughout the whole game with both sides of the teams, and they both agreed to end the game early, and
that was cool.
Yeah, I did love to see that the game of football is hard played and all that, but there is still a lot of sentimental value to it. And, there is a lot of emotion and empathy that can really be viewed and taken in by both sides of the ball.
Yeah, sounds like these NFL teams need to go back to tackling drills.
Right.
How to tackle.
Right.
What the heck?
Yeah, he
trying to tackle him with his face mask.
Yeah, he went helmet first straight into a thigh pad, and it running back on.
What was he thinking? He thought he was gonna bite his leg off. That was some Monty Python mess right there.
Right. Yeah, no, it was a bad look, honestly, for the NFL overall. It was a bad look for younger players. But overall, it's good to know that he is doing better. He is in stable condition. He was immediately transported out by an ambulance, and everyone took the moment very seriously. And they didn't feel any need to continue the game, so it was a pretty much suspended match where it automatically went to the Lions, I believe. Were they the ones that were up, or was it the Falcons? I believe.
I think the Lions were up like
Yeah,
17-10.
Yeah, and it was more of a forfeiture than anything. They tried to run the clock out, and eventually New York chimed in and said, "You know what? Let's not do this. Let's get it off the air. Let's end this game now."
Yeah, this especially after like what's his face pretty much died and came back, right? So they're not trying to show that stuff anymore.
Damar Hamlin, yeah, that was the first big real moment in NFL history where they've seen something that severe happen on the field, and that by far was way worse injury than this one. This one's scary, but there was no life or death moment as there was with the Damar Hamlin injury where he fell into cardiac arrest. There was CPR on the field. There was fans watching this all around the world.
Mm-hmm. All around the world.
Yeah, so good to see Damar Hamlin back, definitely, for sure. And, he's a pivotal piece of that defense for many years before that happened. So
I was just looking at that post that Curtis put in the group. It's like the internet reacts to Shedeur Sanders' first game in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns. It's wild. It's funny because it's true. And he's been doing nothing but excelling, man. Not to jump back to that, but go off, such a dark topic. But man, I just think like all around the NFL just has a problem with maybe somewhere in the in between. Like they have their stars that know what to do and know exactly what to do, and then they have all the players thrown in the middle that are just kind of there lumped in, and they don't, it feels like they feel like they're in the NFL, so they don't need any extra training, right? They don't need any extra coaching, right? When they have all these coaches, what do? I don't know. I've never been on the sideline of an NFL team, right? But like, yeah, it's wild to see. Like, you see players like Shedeur who shows clearly they're talented. You know what I mean? They deserve a spot somewhere. And then, yeah, you have all these players like, not saying Norris didn't know what he was doing, right? He made it to that level, obviously. But there was a huge lapse in judgment that led to that.
Right.
What? And I don't know, in any world, in anywhere, in any place, in any sport, you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to shove my head into your leg.
As hard as possible.
As hard as possible.
And I'm going to win
face
this.
First.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's
winning
going to
this.
work because I do my neck workouts. No, but I'm glad to hear that he's okay, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
And that he's moving his extremities is not as serious or severe. I'm sure it's serious. He's going to be out for a while, right? But it's the NFL. He'll probably be back tomorrow, right? Like,
right.
Didn't that 49ers, who's that 49ers receiver that got shot last offseason?
Yeah, what was his name? It's Ricky
Pearsall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's playing.
Yep. Yeah,
I see him out there. Oh,
yeah,
will we? Is he still with the 49ers?
I don't think he's with the 49ers anymore.
He's not.
That just happened over this past offseason. He was with them, and then they traded him out or released him or didn't renew.
He's too gangster for him. He went to he's from the Florida Gators, bro. Shh. Aaron Hernandez, Pearsall, Percy Hart. Man, come on.
Well, it shows that he's still with the 49ers. Maybe he is still with them.
Oh, I guess he's just not playing tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. He's still
he's open to meeting with other teams. So yeah, that's probably why he's not playing. They're about to trade him.
But
what happened to Ricky Pearsall?
He got robbed for his watch, man. He didn't want to give it up.
Yep.
And I remember seeing that when it happened, and it broke the news, and it just showed him walking and holding his chest into an ambulance. He was shot straight in his chest, and
he played last season.
Yeah, and then they had him sit out 1 week, followed by a bye week, and then that third week he was already back.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if Norris is back next week.
Yeah,
Playing a preseason game like nothing happened.
right. And the NFL, they're trying to do their best, I guess you could say, within their profitable margins to make sure that they're being super careful in terms of putting these guys back out there right away with concussion protocols and everything really starting to amp up. But overall, it's that profit margin that speaks more volumes. He's worth more being out there again as soon as possible than he is to be protected and make sure that he's fully recovered before he goes back out.
So Pearsall is still there going one-on-one. Yeah, I saw reports that he's still in training camp. Is he playing tonight?
Do they have the starting lineups released to who's starting tonight?
I don't know. I'm just looking at what's on Sleeper.
Okay.
So maybe I do not have all the information on there. Yeah, I guess, yeah. He is their number one receiver, so he may play, he may not play.
We will see. Only time will tell.
Isn't Juwan Jennings hurt? Ayuk is still out. So, I mean, yeah, he pretty much he all they got. So they probably may. I don't know, man. I just know Broncos better go out there and look sharp at all levels.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings is questionable, and he has a calf injury. He didn't practice on Monday.
Yeah, so he may or may not play. Who knows? All their players are hurt.
Oh, yeah, with Juwan Jennings being out, it's saying that Ricky Pearsall should be able to see some reps for sure, honestly.
Yeah, so I see that. Cool. I'm with it. Filthy Casual, what's up? Thanks for checking us out over here. Thanks for the update, too. Because he can't be doing much if he's going one-on-one with Surtain.
Nope.
That's pretty legit. That's wild.
Yeah, you think we're going that PS2 is going to go back-to-back defensive player?
Yeah, it'll be hard. It'll be hard because I feel like people just won't throw his way.
Yeah.
He'll have to huh?
I feel like that's also going to qualify him for that position even more, though, because that's fear right there.
Right, and well, I mean, honestly, maybe he can travel this year with the players, right? With Jahdae Barron and put Riley Moss and Jahdae Barron on the outside, maybe PS2 can travel with the top receiver whatever side they're on, right?
Yeah. I would love to see that just because there's been games where I was praying for that. I'm like, why do they still have him on the left?
Yeah.
They're just switching it on him. They're just putting their best player on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Then he could just travel. Then it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do now?
Right.
That's what I want to see.
They're going to be stumped.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, I hope we see a lot tonight from our backup secondary, though, enough to show that. Because, man, that was the hardest thing last season, right? I think that's what slowed us down when, PS2 and Riley Moss went down and both were out. Then we couldn't do a whole lot of nothing.
Right. Yeah, and, that was a great thing that I loved seeing from the Broncos practices so far has been Hufanga. He's been really securing that middle. So it's like really, you got the corner is secured, you got the middle secured. Like, where is there to throw other than the deep ball? Which, I mean, other than that, we still have our safeties back there. It's like it's back to no fly zone if we really want it to be. It's there.
Yeah, I hope it is. Yeah. I hope it is.
It's gonna be RPOs on us. That's about it.
And that will be hard too, man, because once Greenlaw's up in the middle, you ain't running too much up the middle. I don't think so. I think that was the goal, right? To shut down at every single level and just suffocate offenses.
Yeah. Yeah, and it leaves them with really nothing. And it just is on our offense to put points on the board. And
to just run it up their throats until we get there, and then boom, open it up. Cortland Sutton, crazy catch.
Yeah, I think our greatest think our greatest challenge going right into the regular season is going to be Cincinnati Bengals with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. It's going to be interesting to see how we game plan for that with what we have to offer and the weapons we have. It's going to be interesting to see if we can come out and shut the Bengals down and they don't put even a touchdown on the board and they have 9 points just off 3 field goals. I'm going to right away be a Broncos are going to the Super Bowl fan.
Well, yeah, but then we play the Eagles the next week, who are pretty much like the Bengals with the defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I put A.J. Brown kind of in that conversation with Jamar Chase. Not necessarily, but I do, honestly, I think he's in that conversation.
Yeah, I agree. And he's a wall, man. He's a wall. He's,
so I think that's the challenge, too. Those 2 weeks are going to show a lot, but I think even the Chargers is going to show what we have up the middle, right? The Colts is going to show what we have up the middle. The Titans is hopefully we can get through that week, and that can show us what direction we should head in. But I think, by the time we see the Bengals, we should know what we have as far as an offense, and then the Bengals should show us how that offense should function. And then, right, because if we're able to shut down their defense, it's going to be up to our offense, because if we can't shut down our defense, our offense is going to have to do right. They're going to have to go back to back. So either way, they're going to have to either just score or they're going to have to really score. So we'll see a lot. And then when they play the Eagles, right, we'll see what happens when we play a team with an equally as good or maybe even better defense.
Yeah, and I think we found that balance on offense. We've talked about it many times, with our acquisitions in the offseason on the offense to secure more weapons for Bo Nix, so nobody knows really where he's going to go. He relied on Cortland Sutton, Franklin, and Mims last year, and now we added a couple more additions to that to really help the ball movement and really open up the field for Bo Nix, where he's not really just looking at one side of the field and then having to check down. Mm-hmm. He's doing 2 checks before he checks down to a rusher on the skirts,
I do 2 checks before I throw. I do 2 checks, all right. Better be checking twice. And he has places to check twice, too. That's the cool thing about it is it's not just like one bailout if Cortland Sutton's not open, right?
Right.
There should be options all over the field. I think. I hope so. I hope we see all these running backs, Estime, McLaughlin, come out and just kill it. Tyler Bidet. I hope they just come out and just force them to keep all of them on the roster. Just pull a Shador Sanders and just go out there and just look like you're supposed to be there.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. And then, they want Pat Bryant out there. He's that good. He's been showing he's that good. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with him, too. I think he'll probably play we'll see him a bit out there. It just sucks in the preseason because you don't see complete teams, right? Just playing. I don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, because it's not part of the time it's not anything that's going to be anything, right? Sometimes you see even though you see units, the unit they're playing against might not be the unit that is going to be either, and so much. But I guess that's how you get a feel for. It's where people make their names, though. People make the team.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see. We got 800 offensive linemen that are trying to make the team, so it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Definitely, it's a toss-up. It's kind of like the whole Micah Parsons conversation. It's where's he gonna end up? Still, I feel like he's just gonna end up right back in Dallas.
Right back in Dallas once they pay him.
Yeah,
they're just gonna overpay him. He's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
All right, you can pull a DeMarcus Ware and say, "Screw it, get me out," and then come over here.
Yeah, and the Broncos are in that conversation. It's crazy to think about. It was just something that was just thrown out there initially by us, and then I started seeing more and more reports of the teams interested in him and who he's having conversations with and who his agent's talking to, and Broncos are in that conversation. So it's pretty crazy.
It's cool to be in that conversation. Shoot, what are you guys talking about over there in Tennessee, man?
Not a whole lot, really, honestly. Just kind of really heavily relying on Cam Ward being our guy to build something around, but not really having something figured out and not having a whole lot of hope, honestly, in terms of a winning season or anything like that. We're just hoping to have Cam Ward work out for us.
What's up, bro?
He's
You watching the game today, man?
being shy.
Hey, that's fine. We're all shy.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Till the Broncos win, then we all want to party.
Exactly. But yeah, no, Tennessee, really it's just getting through the season and hoping that Cam Ward works out for us. And then building off of that, there's not really a whole lot of talks of us having a winning season, really. In this first matchup, regular season, week 1, I'm nervous for it because I feel like Cam Ward going to get up against the best defense ranked by the NFL is going to be a huge ask. And I think it's not going to really be purposeful in terms of like building his confidence, really. It's going to tear him down, if anything, just because Broncos, if we go turn to no-fly zone version 2, it's just going to be a rough go for him. And, he's just going to have to get comfortable with it, get used to it, and build off of that with his confidence. And hopefully that could be his worst game of the season. And hopefully we can get, somewhere in the 7 to 8 wins column and just kind of build off of that. I mean, we had 3 wins last year, and that secured us Cam Ward.
Right? Yeah. You guys played today.
Yeah.
At 5:30.
Yeah, and we'll obviously see a little bit of Cam. I don't think we'll see much just because he is hopefully going to be the face of the franchise. So I imagine that they'll play him in the same kind of dynamic as Bo Nix, where they'll get him out there, they'll get him some reps. Even if he gets even touched, though, they're going to pull him out.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, we can't risk that. Honestly, we can't risk our number 1 draft pick going down in a preseason game. That's too much.
That's true.
That's too much on the line.
That'd be some Titans way of doing things.
Yeah, definitely 100%. The one thing that we always know how to do is secure running back, though. So our running back room is not what it used to be. So I think that's going to be the one thing that they work on is getting us yet another 2,000-yard season running back, which
I think it'll be Spears.
Yeah, hard and impossible for some teams. For Tennessee, it seems like it's just fate that we end up with these 2,000-yard running backs, really, honestly. We have Tony Pollard. We have Tajee Spears.
Mm-hmm.
We have Khalil Mullings, Jordan Mims, Julius Chestnut, and Jameer Jefferson. And so I don't know who in that lineup really works out. I know Tony Pollard fought through injury last year, but I really liked his acquisition from Dallas when he became available and we picked him up. I feel like that was something that really needed to happen. It really allowed Tennessee to pull off even the 3 wins we got last year. He was a big part of that. He had some big plays. I had him on my fantasy team last year, and, he showed up for me. So I think he only had 2 off weeks where it was just like, oh, come on, man. But other than that, Tony Pollard's a consistent running back. I don't see him being a 2,000-yard running back, but, I see it being back in our future. It seems like 2,000-yard running backs fall into our hands at that point.
Yeah.
With Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, we find them somehow.
Eddie George. Man, y'all had some running backs.
I don't know how we do it. I don't know how we do it.
Yeah. All right. What is this? NFL game streaming. You could do. Yo, let's take a little quick break.
Sounds good.
And then we'll get into our score previews, and then we'll jump over to Static Stamp and talk about New Music Fridays.
Yeah.
When we come back. So, guys, thanks for watching. This is the bus stop. We're hanging out at the bus stop on Saturday mornings, kicking it, talking about the Broncos, 49ers. We got football back, guys. We're back in preseason, so we got something to do. I got something to do, at least. No, but let's take a promo. Hit that like button if you like what you're watching, guys. Share with your friends. Please subscribe. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the NFL season. That's my goal, my personal goal. So I want to get it boosted. We're moving fast. So, guys, rock with us. It's the bus stop. I'm Gemini. That's Static.
I'm Gemini. That's Static.
Right? Hey, and we'll be right back, guys. About a minute or so.
How are you? Bring them things, bring them things. I call the plug, bring them things. I bring them things. That's money. That's cash up.
Yes, sir. If you don't use Cash App, use our code. You get $5. If you haven't used it before, you can transfer money all over the place with it. What's up?
I use it all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, there we go. Static uses it, so it must be cool. Put a stamp on it. We gotta get a little. We do gotta get a little like
cooler, corny times.
Yeah, got the bus, bro. Get the bus going. All right, keep this going. Oh, I guess we got the air horn too. We can do. All right, phone in. So this game today, what's your score? What's your prediction?
I think it'll be a back and forth. I think it'll be a 23-17 game with Denver edging it out.
Yeah, because I do feel like it'll be more traditional style preseason game than what we saw from like the Browns last night, where it kind of filters down into like the reserves trying to make it. So I can see that too. I see Denver edging it out just because Sean Payton just wants to get these wins too, which I like.
Yeah,
I love. So. Man, like 24-10. I think our defense is about to shut them down. They'll squeeze one out.
And it's just an interesting dynamic of everything because it's Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers side, Mike Shanahan's son, Mike Shanahan, known as one of our best coaches for our team to bring us our first 2 Super Bowls, back-to-back Super Bowls. He comes from a lineage that stretches into Denver, so. It'll be Kyle Shanahan coming into that atmosphere and knowing that it's his dad's old team. Then you got Sean Payton, a legend in his own making. And, he brought New Orleans his first Super Bowl. Took a lot of pull from Denver in order to secure that head coaching position for him here. And it's worked out. He really knows how to cut his losses. That's one thing I appreciate about Sean Payton is he's not going to sit there and milk and baby any player on a team, period. He's either going to get the best out of you or he's just going to cut you and move you out somewhere else. We've seen that with Russell Wilson. He really took no time at all to determine that wasn't going to be the way of winning in Denver. And he cut those losses and made that move, and he had a big part to do with that, and he's respected. He's respected in his position where he has that kind of pull. We haven't had a coach like that in a while. It's usually been just pushover coaches for us, where general managers, VPs, they all really had the more say. And now Sean Payton's here. He really gets his opinion listened to, and they really honor, his decisions and his thoughts on how the team should function. And it's been proving to work. We have turned over this franchise in a matter of 2 seasons.
Yeah, really is. Oh man, like not even just turn it over, just turn over the mentality of it as well too.
Yeah, and that's what I like about, and that's where I would agree with you 100%. He wants these wins. The preseason wins are just as important to him as regular season wins because it builds that confidence up in them, builds the camaraderie. This is the time to build off of something right now. The season starts now for him.
Yeah, right. I remember we had Nathaniel Hackett and he didn't even want the starters to play in any of the preseason games, and we came out flat for the first 3 games of every season. So I'm all about just getting it in where we can get it in and getting the practice in. You know, Sean Payton said he's had 5 Super Bowl teams that he's coached before, and it's the 6th one or something like that. So I'm hyped, man. I know there's a lot of hypeness around Broncos country, and I'm right there with it, man. I'm here. I believe, right? I think Pat Bryant's the future. Like, I'm ready for this team to just pop. And they're still young, too, all across the board. So,
yeah, definitely. So there's years to come with building on this. How we think Russell Wilson's going to do over in New York?
Is he going to play in New York? I don't know. Jameis Winston over there throwing darts, hitting goalposts and stuff. Yeah. I hope he's playing when we play them. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely. That was the biggest disappointment for me. Was I went to the first home opener last year for the Broncos when it was against Pittsburgh, and they didn't play Russell Wilson. Everyone just got to watch him on the sideline, really.
Yeah. Dang, my fantasy league's starting to get this started up.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to join my fantasy league?
Possibly, potentially. When's your guys' draft?
We haven't said it yet. And we may be looking for 2 more people.
How many are in it currently?
Maybe 8.
Got you.
7 so far for sure.
Is that 125 buy-in?
Yeah.
That's some money. That's some money.
Some big money, man. It's not big money. I think it's because it levels it out. And like, what do you win? Like, you win like $600. 8 people. You win like 2 people. You win like $800.
Yeah, no, I like the numbers honestly, just because I mean our league was pretty big last year. Our draft was pretty long and pretty hard to secure who you wanted to get last year. So I think we had 14 in our league last year or something like that.
In the Yahoo?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is the hardest league I'm in. it's how many people we have? So many people in that league that like, oh, that's why I got to do 2 fantasy shows so I can kind of stay ahead and try to hopefully get a leg up in that league because it's so freaking many people, and it's a 2 quarterback league, which makes it even that much harder because all you need is 2 solid quarterbacks. If you manage to get Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, you probably just win that league.
Yeah. And I managed to get Lamar, and he really secured it for me, and I was able to pull it off over, the 12 or 14 people we had last year, and I was impressed, but I was determined. It was the only league I was in last year. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 leagues this year, so I heavily focused on it. And Tuesday morning, I was on it and checking who I need to switch out, getting ready for that Thursday night game already on Tuesday morning, and making sure everybody was swapped out. Watching the other teams that I was going up against doing their last second changes, if changing anything at all, and leaving people in that were inactive or on IR. And I'm just like, man, just giving me the wins. All right, I'll take it, but
yeah.
I did go up against the best in the championship last year, and it went back and forth. That championship game was definitely fun to be a part of last year in our fantasy league because, it was me pulling it out in the lead right away. And then I can't remember the team's name. It was AFL7 or something like that. They came back and took the lead on me, and it was looking real meek for me where I was not going to be able to pull a comeback off. And then Bo Nix in the last second against the 3rd-string Chiefs dominated, got me, I think, 40-something plus points in the last game to secure that championship for me. And I think I won. I think I won it by like 8 points or something like that.
No. All right. That was still pretty solid. Because that's promise. Like I said, it's my hardest league. I don't look forward to any of the games. I don't know what my team's gonna do. I feel like my team's always crap.
I went on I think a 6-game winning streak last year with it. So that really secured me in that number 1 seed position and got me the bye in the first round of our playoffs for fantasy, and that really helped me out a lot. And so yeah, everything worked in my favor last year. Am I gonna repeat? I don't know. This is only my second championship in this league, and I think 9-10 years that we've been doing that league.
Yeah, it's been. I think that was like one of my first fantasy football leagues.
Yeah, it's been going for a long time. Sam refuses to change anything, and I'm all about
I'm
it.
with it. I'm like, yeah, sure, man, it's yours. I'm down.
He's always, I ain't changing nothing. We've been doing.
I always talk trash. I'm always like, come to Sleeper, bro. But it's like, whatever. Yahoo's not that bad. It is what it is. He built this whole thing, so I take his word.
Right.
Take his word for it. Yeah. So we got the Broncos prediction. Let's move on to some cooler, corny. Let's see what I got for.
What music you been listening to?
Oh man, what did I listen to yesterday? It was something. I just went to Levitt for on Monday, Sunday or Monday. Yeah, the Dashiki Fest.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty cool. A bunch of artists I didn't know.
Heck
But
yeah.
it was really good island music and African music. And then we went back on Thursday, and they had some funk and soul. And there was this one guy. It wasn't a headliner. It was this bigger black dude. His name was Jimmy Jams.
Jimmy Jams.
And he freaking killed it.
Heck yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he freaking killed it. Did not expect that, but that was pretty fun. But as far as some new rap, man, I listened to the Tyler the Creator album.
How'd you feel about that?
Oh man. It's okay.
Yeah, I'd put it in the cool column, but it's right on the line, you know.
It's like right, yeah, exactly. It's like it's okay because you know, the producer Pharrell was on it and a bunch of like features he had on it. It's like, yeah, it's fire. It's Tyler, like, yeah, it's good. He knows what he's doing, but it's just it did not feel like it didn't have that oomph to it. I don't know. It was good though. I was like, yeah, I'll listen to it. I like it. It wasn't bad.
Right.
I'll say that. So it was cool. You're right. Like you said, it was right in the line. It was right in the line.
Yeah, definitely. And I would agree with that 100%. I took a listen to a few of the tracks. And I felt the same way, honestly, like where I'm always looking for that like one just banger on there where it's just like, no, this song is it. And it just seems like it's just a whole bunch of just mediocre songs stacked on each other that like you'd expect from him.
Yeah. Like they don't like necessarily go together.
Yeah.
And then hold on, let me see. What else did I listen to? Yeah. I just went through and listened to those albums that came out last week.
Yeah, we talked about Metro Boomin, Juicy J.
Metro Boomin was okay. Juicy J was all right. It was nostalgic for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
the one thing that I didn't bring up that, you know, is they're becoming more and more relevant on like a mainstream level that they've been underground for so long with Suicide Boys. They came out with a new song.
Suicide Boys. Was it Pollo? What's his name?
Puya or not Puya?
Poya.
Puya does a lot of stuff with them, but I forget their names, honestly. I just always know them as Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys.
And then Ski Mask had his album out. I've been listening to that a little bit here and there.
How was it?
It's good, man. Honestly, it's traditional Ski Mask. He's just really running that underground. I like everything he does. Him and how am I drawing a blank right now?
Triple X?
Nah. What's the other dude out of? We talked about him heavy last week about how he's on everything.
Oh. Oh yeah, your boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't he on this album? Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry, yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like Ski Mask and Denzel Curry are really holding down Florida.
Yeah. Let's see. It's Unmasked. Okay.
Yeah, I think Reckless is my favorite track off of that album. The
See,
long,
instantly just putting this on, I feel like I like this a little bit better than the Tyler Creator album, unfortunately.
yeah.
Okay. Man,
It goes down in the heavy cool column. It's heavy cool.
I'm with it.
I just like he really holds strong to the potency of lyrics still. You know, a lot of people just throw tracks together and just say words, but he really strings them together nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. I feel like a lot of the bigger rap too. It's just a bunch of words.
Yeah.
Like no one cares to hear stories anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I want to do more music.
Right. And I appreciate, you know, the things he actually talks about. You know, Ski Mask, he talks about a lot of anime. He talks a lot of relevancy in terms of like what people are into.
Yeah. And where's he? Is he from the Bay Area?
No, he's Florida.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, he comes from Fort Lauderdale.
Lauderdale boy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I hear Florida in there. Yeah, man.
And Denzel Curry's out of Carroll City, Miami Gardens.
Miami?
Yeah.
In Miami. Uh-oh. Where'd we go? Doing too much. Nice. Okay, that's what's up. Definitely in the cool column. What else we rocking with? Put this in the album.
And yeah, mainly I've just been bumping that and Juicy J. Listening to Juicy J with the Project Pat features and just really appreciating Project Pat being back.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I was saying. It was like super cool to hear. Like, it's super nostalgic, right? Just they didn't really try to do anything new. It just, you know, it was what you expected to hear from, and it was like super clean with it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I thought the Juicy J album was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of Memphis vibes in it.
Super Memphis vibes. And just authentic to what Juicy J does.
Yeah, he hasn't changed for nobody. He don't change his style. He don't change up for nothing. And so it's good to hear. It's good to see, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought Let's Go was good with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
I thought there was another track with Wiz Khalifa. Oh yeah, Payback. Damn, yeah, Denzel Curry's on here too.
Yep. Denzel Curry's the new Lil Wayne and T-Pain, where he's just featured on everybody's everything.
Hey, I like it, man. If you do it, put out music. Like, screw that trying to put something out every 20 years. Just do it.
Right. Yeah, no, he stays relevant with his features for sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Did Logic drop something new?
Yeah, yet again. That's the thing. That's the most consistent artist we've seen in the past. I'd say probably 4 weeks.
Yeah.
We dropped Nobody's Safe.
Craig David dropped something. Wow. Yo, D Smoke dropped a single with Lucky Day.
Okay.
We should do a
Live review.
live review of that. If you're down.
I'm down. Always.
Heck yeah. Let me pull it up. See if it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's so weird that Logic just won't drop an album.
Yeah, no, he'll drop a
Drop
track
all
every
these.
week.
Yeah, like just drop an album, bro. Okay, here it is. Oh. Oh no, this is. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Do you listen to any D Smoke?
I've heard of him. I haven't really taken a good listen, honestly, though.
Oh gosh, bro.
So it'll be a real fresh live review.
A real fresh live review. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let me see if I can get it going. I gotta get a better router, man. Get all this stuff pulled up together.
As far as skies and vibrations go, I've never felt high.
Different from, that's more
It's the
chill
next
hop.
Lucky day. 80 feet up, face. 80 feet up, space. Push me out for the ledge. Hold my hand, hold my breath. Good man won't waste you. Let me eat your heart. Handle you my fish. I'ma do my part this time. It was right in front of me, trying to save a life. I bet you now I ain't afraid of heights. We maintain a higher free.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit more hood. Pretty sure I like it though.
We pour libations and blaze to get high vibrations. But what we talking about? So, when harmonizing, I sing the tenor. No fear of flying. She need a winner. Your best investment goes towards your inner. Human like human, be seasoned. Please don't decrease your dinner. We need nourishment, love, support, encouragement. Them doctors only medicate. I went to see the herbalist. Most be thinking horizontal. Why not seeking vertically? Jumped and got a peek at heaven. Ask God, have you heard of me? He said, yes, my son. You blessed my son. I handed you my peace and took your stress, my son. So listen, walk through this earth. Be sure to maintain cool and keep your decency. If devils try to rob you, don't let them stop you. Maintain a high.
I don't know. I rock with everything D Smoke do, so I like it.
With my head in the clouds.
It's honestly giving off some Ab Soul vibes.
I can see that. He is from LA, actually. He, you know who Sir is?
What we looking for, the silver line.
The R&B singer?
Yeah.
Plus, lucky for us, we
That's
always
his
find
brother.
Elevate, elevate till it's freezing below 2 degrees centigrade. Elevate, elevate to the sky, then try to reintegrate. Watch the company you keep your health. When you look at all your friends, just know you looking at yourself. We drank to ease the pain and roll up dank to ponder. But that shit don't make you the man. Shanae LaWanda. Boy, wifey arranged. I got my old school and a Honda. Cause I'd rather not display my wealth on my skin, but it's under. Or invest. Got enough in the bank and my tank is septic. That means
he like
go up so high they can't neglect.
You know that hip hop competition on Netflix was the Hustle and
as we progress, we keep the queens up in our section. We maintain a high.
I don't think I've seen that.
I hit the mountaintop, the burning flowers speak to me.
He won the first season. Rhythm and Flow. He won the first season. And we like watched the first season. So I mean, everything he put out, I just love it. It's like a mix of like Ab Soul, mix of like Kendrick. He was actually teaching at Nipsey. So Nipsey Hussle has a school in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely school. Like some heavy TDE vibes.
Yeah, totally. But he's not part of TDE. I think that's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't. He does his own thing.
Love that.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that's that. Let's see what you got that came out.
So this week, we got a lot of album drops this week. A lot of album drops on tracks. The only track that I really seen was Logic, Nobody Safe. And he's
Well,
he ain't dropping no album. It's just tracks.
What about this track with Jid and Clips?
Yep, Jid has
album.
God Does Like Ugly. I feel like that album title is gonna get a little pushback from the Rhyme Sayers community, which is like Atmosphere and all them, just because Atmosphere has the God Loves Ugly album, and this one's God Does Like Ugly. So
see this. It's Community. I like this album cover though.
Me too. Me too.
Pretty sick. I don't know if Atmosphere can push back. You out rap them. You out rap me push back. But Atmosphere can rap. They can rap. I mean,
yeah.
West rap. So out rap. Yeah,
The idea has that more mainstream.
Or if you want to pull in the whole crew. That's right. He could argue, be like, I never even heard your album.
Right.
Isn't that what Charles Gambino did?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
For Coming to America.
And is JID still on Greenville?
Huh?
Is JID still on Greenville?
Right? Yeah. Young Nudy. Crazy Clips is having a New York track right now. Dang. I like it.
I like it.
It's cool. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely.
Got.
It's definitely got it's got them low income vibes to it.
Right. They definitely. All right, got this. Nobody's Safe.
Yeah,
it is a full
safe,
album.
Is it? It's not labeled as an
Yeah.
album. I haven't taken a listen to it yet, so.
Yeah, there's 9 tracks.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
World premiere.
Never mind. This is just some playlist. It doesn't even have that on there. It just has the tracks. All right, Nobody's Safe featuring FaZe. There's a music video for it.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be him in his kitchen instead of his studio this time.
Dang. There you go. See if we can get this pulled over. What is this? Over 1,000 likes on this. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it.
Go, man. Shout out to Logic.
Rat Pack. Cool. Nobody's Safe. It's catchy.
Yeah, it has a vibe to it for sure. But yeah, no, that's what the vibe I'm getting from it is he's really just trying to put himself out there to build up on his record label to like start pushing out artists, which is the move.
Yeah. Dang, so last week Jared Benton had a new track.
Yep.
This week Dizzy Wright has a new track out.
Oh wow, really? Funk
It's
Volume
not
trying
him. It's Dizzy Wright and KXVI. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Dizzy Wright in a while.
Not at all. Let's see. Spanish vibe. I think I heard this day ones. Okay. With my day one.
I'm getting like Texas vibes from this.
I like how they kind of went back, to their areas, right? Instead of coming with the who was it? Who was the dude, main fool?
Yeah.
Well, can't I think of Hobson? Hobson's from what, Midwest, right? Where is Hobson from? I don't think anybody knows.
And then Big X The Plug came out with a new song as well.
Mm-hmm. Hell at Night.
Yeah, Hell at Night.
Is he a country singer? I feel like he's always in some country.
Sounds like it though.
Really? Yeah. The Brain Orchestra.
you play a song. I hope you meet the right person, but y'all never get along. I hope you know that you ain't right and you so good at burning bridge. I hope you finally find some love and every day he hurt your feelings. I hope you turn your heater on and it blow cold. I hope you leave your car running at the store and it gets stolen. I hope you have a
And it
nightmare
gets
every
stole.
single day of your life. I hope you have a bad morning and one hell of a night. Straight to the morning. Hope you close your eyes. Just can't ignore it. 'Cause it's too damn loud. Tossing and turning.
I mean, I think everything we listen to is usually on the cool side, quite honestly.
Yeah, no, we haven't really came across anything corny yet. So it's been a good week in music. So if we want to go corny, I guess, if we want to touch on some corny, MGK released his album.
Well, let's say Ty Dolla $ign got a song out, going from Hell at Night to Ty Dolla $ign Early Morning.
Okay.
I don't think it's corny. I'm not saying it's corny. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying MGK.
I guess that was a bad way to switch over. You said MGK?
Yeah. It's Lost Americana. I feel like we're gonna find any corny in the MGK's album.
Yeah, let's see. Vampire Diaries.
I feel like this is some ride with your girl kind of music.
This? Yeah. See? Told you guys not everything was cool. I put this in the corny. MGK. It hurts my ears.
I swear the life I live so boring.
Oh man.
I don't know why they make it look so cool.
Oh, Jim Jones dropped something?
Six figure. Summer, where you been at? I was peeping you. I've been looking for you. Back outside. Summer, where you been at? Been around for December. So you at a Turks.
No. See? Not everything's cool, guys.
Not everything's cool.
YG and Leon Thomas, Lovers or Friends.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Juvenile, BG, and Jaquez. With Trombone Shorty. Bro.
And Tory Lanez came out with a new song too, Nobody.
Who was that?
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, ooh.
Nobody / Quarantine.
I don't know. Let's see, Tory Lanez. Oh wait, who did you say?
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez. What has he got? Quarantine.
Yeah.
Lost Tapes 2020. You got a track with T-Pain? Isn't Tory Lanez locked up?
Yeah. He definitely. I think he's still got another like 7 years or something like that.
Hey. He got a song featuring LA County Jail. What the heck? Mozzie.
Mozzie has Intrusive Thoughts too, yeah.
Let's see.
That's a full album.
These people just taking a shit. Why would someone comment that?
Huh.
I turned the other cheek, I used to steal zips from them. We was kids when the older homies stole blick from us. They would let us bust a knock if we ain't never did nothing. Shut the party down with 38s, but never hit nothing. I was crushing on Killer Code, but I ain't never hit nothing. Went to school with Killer Code, you forever miss brother. I was scared of Twin Zilla, that was really my nigga. Before he turned snitch, blood turned to salt of them skits. Lord Nisha from the strip, had me lit in a bitch. Put me in the supercharger that I told you I flipped. It got our own passing red, nigga supposed to resist. You ain't teach us how to fish, at least store some fish. Hey, Pop, tell y'all up when he was on with our mids, but God had his hands on him, so I know.
Yeah, man, that's some good music.
Yeah, this is more Bay Area again, Sacramento.
Boosie got an album.
Who's that?
Boosie Badass.
Oh.
PTSD.
They murdered my homie in cold blood. Killed the whole car, now I'm traumatized. Stay under the sheet, I'm right off the street. I cry like a bitch, I'm traumatized. Multiple homicides, got my fucking eyes looking real bloody through my cardiac. Wickedest nigga, and she died right in my kitchen, nigga. And the y'all was dead.
Yeah, man. All these old artists coming out, the newer artists jumping in.
Right.
Good time for music. This, I guess, is the Jet Force Orchestra.
Yeah, we also got Bryson Tiller released a new album too, The Vices.
Dang, he has another album coming October 2nd.
Who's that, Boozy?
Bryson Tiller.
Oh, okay. This sounds like some GTA 6 soundtrack.
Well, they're called the Jet Force Orchestra.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not even rap. It says it's hip-hop. It's not hip-hop. Yeah, Bryson Tiller. I don't see...
The Vices.
The Vices?
Yeah.
Dang, we got different music.
I like this, though.
This is like the Snoop Dogg album. Oh, yeah, this is off his album coming out October 2nd. The Vices. Oh, it's a 2-disc album.
Yeah, so he's probably releasing one part and then 2 part.
Yeah, so there's one part already that came out. So The Vices is that's the first one. Oh, let's listen to this with T-Pain and Plies. Let's go.
Hey.
Dang, I already like this album track. Let's go ahead and add this to the playlist. I forget Bryson Tiller sings.
Yeah, he sings, raps. He's like I put him in the same like category as Tory Lanez.
Greasy.
Sound off in the chat. Tell us what you're listening to.
Fuck else can I say? Yeah, I try to get to the bad dog. That's something nigga ain't used to. Got her eyes on green, fucking straight, fucking Hulu. You fucking up her plays, dog. She seeing red on YouTube. Bro, man, can't play it off. He stuck there, he glued. I've been rich for a decade and shit still feel new. I still ain't got no more jet plane. I'm saving that for you. I just got a new check, send a text. Where you at? 200 on that, now that's a flex. Where you at? I know you got plans, you making now. You making plans on plans. No, you can do it right away.
Dang. Come on, nostalgia. What is this? 2006?
Right.
Yeah.
It fits the vibe, but this is also some more like cruise around with your girl jams.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's mostly what Bryson Tiller makes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's the difference between him and what's the comparison with him and Tory Lanez?
Huh?
That's the difference between like him and Tory Lanez. Is Tory Lanez will put out bangers every now and then.
Yeah. I think everything Bryson Tiller puts out is a banger, though.
True. And I guess I'll probably rank him closer to Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, man, some good music out there, though. I like it.
Yeah, no, a lot of albums.
It's definitely a banger. Let's see. Did Gunna drop some new music?
Yeah,
I think last week, right?
We're doing Bryson Tiller right now.
Bryson Tiller and Bun B, Burnout.
Hey, Bun B. B-U-N-B. He's still big pimping.
Still tipping on fofo.
Slanging burgers mostly these days, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I want to try it, man. I want to try it.
Yeah, I know it's gotta be fun. Do they have one in Texas or is it in Atlanta?
It's all Texas based, I'm pretty sure right now. It's called Trill Burgers.
Trill Burgers?
Trill Burgers. And I believe it's only one location in Houston. And they're pretty much smash burgers.
Should we order delivery?
That's what I was just looking at. I was like, man, I'm going to do a pickup order to see prices.
I don't think we can do it here.
If you're in our chat and you want to see us try Trill Burgers live, get with our website.
That'd be tight. They only have one location in Houston, Texas. I don't think we'd make it by the time they close.
If we sell enough merchandise, we will order some Trill Burgers and try them.
It looks like In-N-Out. Or smash burger, like you said, like a smash burger.
Yeah, it's like an In-N-Out smash burger almost, it seems like. But yeah. I've seen reviews on it, man. I see him go around and bring it to places to have people try it, and people love it.
Yeah, I bet. I was craving a good burger.
Yep.
I want yeah, did Gunna just drop an album?
Gunna did drop an album. It's the last one. W-U-N with the one. The last one.
All of his albums, I feel like I like that. Like one of one. I like right? Yeah. Wanna.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in with us, we checked out Logic's song. We checked out Mozzie's album. Tory Lanez, Big X The Plug.
G Smoke.
Yep. MGK.
Juicy J.
Juicy J. Bryson Tiller, Gunna right now. JID.
JID with clips.
So far, the only corny has been MGK.
That one, was it K-Town? K-Camp with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah. A lot of album releases this week, though. Everybody's trying to get in there. Last summer album's out.
Yeah, right.
Rare to see this many album drops all together, really.
Yeah, let's say some Young Nudie.
You have Young Nudie, Paradise.
Description.
And he's is it? I gotta fact check myself. He's the cousin to 21 Savage, I believe.
Oh shoot. Okay. I think this one has 21 Savage in it.
Yeah, 21 Savage cousin. Yep. He was put on by 21 Savage, essentially.
Right.
Definitely ATL vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like a little bit like Gucci Mane.
A little bit, yep.
Mixed with big extra plug.
I like that. It's a good take.
Yeah.
So that's got that hood vibe to it. So I put it down as cool.
It's cool. Play some Larry June.
Hey.
50s in the city.
Larry June, that's my dude.
Yeah, I think it's been a good summer for music for sure.
Gonna be a good fall and winter for football.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Got the local teams looking good. Hopefully the Buffs look good over there over at CU.
Yep.
There we go. Trap Dicky. Yeah. Well, shoot, man. I think it's probably a good spot to call it. What you feeling?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Yeah. I think it's a good episode. Got the Titans at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. We got the Broncos playing at 6:30.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll see if we see those couple of series with Bo Nix. Should be able to see RJ Harvey for a minute.
Right, that should be fun. We'll see if Cortland Sutton goes out there. Probably won't, but maybe we'll see Pat Bryant.
Yeah,
see what he can do.
I'd like to see Pat Bryant connect with who's our backup.
So Jared Stidham.
Yeah, Mr.
Stidham.
I feel like we'll see first half Jared Stidham.
And then Mr. Sam Ellinger.
Yeah.
Finish out the game, see if he can make the team. Because they probably won't keep 3 quarterbacks this year.
Yeah, they did it last year. I don't see them doing a repeat because there's no need for it.
Yeah. I don't think they keep 3 quarterbacks this year, so.
How many running backs do you think they're going to keep?
3 to 4.
I can see them going 4. Right now it's at 6, I think.
Yeah. 3 to 4.
Do we see McLaughlin making the cut?
Barely. Depending on what he does, because he's that gadget running back, right? Like, Estimate is like the bruiser, and then you got RJ Harvey kind of do all, J.K. Dobbins kind of did bowling ball too, do all.
Yeah, I see it being JK, Escame, RJ, and McLaughlin.
Okay. I think we'll see a good rotation of them in the preseason, though, to see how they do
Yeah.
against the defenses.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll really see tonight, and what they're really going to test tonight is them running backs.
Yeah. I think we won't see a whole lot from the receivers. We'll probably see like some Mims, Pat Bryant. We'll see Bailey. Well, I don't know if we'll see Bailey. Probably won't. We'll see Troy Franklin.
Yeah. That's what I really want to see is running backs, man. I want to have a 1,000-yard running back. It's been too long. Do you know who our last 1,000-yard running back was?
Yeah, wasn't it what's his name from Kansas City? What's his face? I can't think of his name.
I'll give you a hint. He's never fumbled in an NFL game.
Who is it?
Philip Lindsay.
Was it Philip Lindsay?
Philip Lindsay was the last running back Denver Broncos have had.
I thought we had one after. Oh, no. He was the last 1,000-yard running back. Our last 100-yard game running back was freaking what's his face from Kansas City. We haven't even had a 100-yard game running back in like the past 2-3 years. So
yeah,
the 1,000-yard. Yeah, Philip Lindsay. Yes, he was the last 1,000-yard. Mr. Undrafted himself.
Denver's own. Yep.
Yeah, born in Denver, raised in Denver.
Yep.
Mr. Philip Lindsay. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I think R.J. Harvey can do that. I think J.K. Dobbins can do that. I think we got a chance to really see something for sure, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm hella excited. Football's back. Let's go.
We got good music coming out. We got good sports coming back. It's a good time of year.
Whoa. Is MGK? Nah, it's Fat Mac. Yeah, I love how everything's just meshed together now. It's like, what is it? It is what it wants to be. Just do it.
Right.
And I think that should be the model. Just do it, right? Nike made a great model. It should always be the model. Just go out and do it, guys. Look forward. Let us know what games you're watching in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, check out Shady Sports Network. We got so much going on. As been said, we've been growing and we'll continue to grow. We want to get as many subscribers as we can to help us grow more. So hit that like button, hit that share button, tell your friends about it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, thank you for guys for rocking with us. What was that?
Get your bus pass.
Yee! You heard them. Get your bus pass so you could ride along, not to worry about paying any fares, right? So go ahead and get it done, get it taken care of, guys. We're here every Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's Denver time over here on Shady Sports Network every Saturday. Then I have fantasy reports Sunday mornings at 7. We got fantasy reports Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Always at 7. And we got a host of other shows over on Shady Sports Network Sunday through Saturday. So we got something for you every day of the week for sure. So come check us out, man. If you haven't subscribed already, come subscribe to our YouTube. You can watch all the episodes over there, or you can check them out on the website.
Yep.
You got anything there?
Just appreciate everybody for always tuning in with us, commenting, liking, sharing. Continue to do that, please. Always check out the website. Check out our merch. Got plenty of merch coming out and everything like that. So we appreciate everybody and everything y'all do. And just continue to stick with us. Get your bus pass and subscribe. And we'll always be here every Saturday to update you on the best in hip-hop, best in multiple genres. We've been touching on more than just hip-hop lately in the past few weeks. So we stick with mostly hip-hop, but if you ever got anything else you want us to check out, do live reviews on, always send it our way. If you got artists that want to interview with us, we're always here for that. Athletes, if you got up-and-coming athletes going into collegiate, even high school, we don't care. We'll interview anybody. Anybody that wants to talk sports, anybody who wants to talk music, we'll bring them on, definitely.
Especially if they're local, right?
Yep.
We love to get them on. Actually, I think should be getting a player on here. Now that you mention it, I suck at checking my messages. But Sam linked me up with him on Instagram, and he's a rapper. Where's it at?
And that's what we're leaning into. We see a lot of these athletes being musicians to some extent too. So we'll take the best of both worlds. That's what we do here.
Yeah. So he's trying to come on hopefully next Saturday. He said next Saturday. I think it was Wednesday for this Saturday, and I kind of missed that. But hopefully we get him on here for next Saturday, man.
That'll be the 16th.
Yeah, his Instagram is I am Kwame. So go check him out, guys. Kwame Kwan. Football player, rapper, producer, artist. Just go check out, see his stuff, and hopefully we get him on here next weekend. And we can talk about his music, talk about some music with him, see what he's listening to. And yeah, just talk some sports.
Yeah.
And whoever else wants to come on.
We'll touch on all the new music that's came out over this past week from now until next Saturday. We'll see how these preseason games turn out and talk more about how we see everything happening, how everything turned out. We'll see how our predictions turn out for this 49ers-Broncos game. I'm at 23-17 Broncos.
I got 24-10.
We'll see who pans out with that. Money in the bank.
Yes.
Shorty.
Yes. I'm here for it. What about your prediction on the Titans game? Titans, Tampa Bay.
I think Tampa Bay is going to take that one on us. I feel like we're going to be playing some third stringers the whole game, really keeping Cam Ward safe. So I think that, we'll take that easy dig on that one. I think we'll see a little bit more Baker Mayfield than we will Cam Ward. Letting him get his reps in because Baker Mayfield, he don't mess around. He loves the sport. He loves the game. He's got to push to stay in as long as he can until them coaches force him out. So yeah, he's a man that loves to be on the field.
That's true. And he goes out and kills it. So
yep.
I'm expecting to see him do a lot more this season too. So it'll be a fun game to watch. I don't think he'll go out there and play.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it'll be a battle of the backups.
Yep.
Should be fun. Football's back though. We got one first week of preseason, 2 more weeks of preseason, one off week, and then it's here.
And everything's real. Everything counts.
Yeah. So yeah, I love it. So keep rocking with us every Saturday, guys. 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time here on the bus stop. We'll be bringing you Denver sports news, updates, music news, updates, all the updates. So come chill, come hang out with us at the bus stop. Yeah, and if nothing else, we can go ahead and get out of here, guys. So get your bus pass, hop on the bandwagon, and just rock with us. This season's gonna be fun. I promise you that. We'll bring you all the music you need to get you through the football season.
Yep.
And as we've been,
I did the party horn.
Oh yeah. And as now we'll probably be doing Broncos previews on Saturdays too. So that's gonna be pretty fun.
Definitely.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. So as we've been doing, guys, we'll play the bus stop intro and then we'll get that outro. And hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy your Saturday. All right, Statik. Peace.
Peace.
It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, this the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action. Come take a ride with us if you DJ and a rapping. No capping, staying linked in, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver's who's. And we ain't hard to find. We on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't there not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man. We just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.
changer. I'm a game changer.